Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna be doing what if Deku was Deadshot Part 2. So when I left off, Deku just took out all the villains at the USJ attack. Except for Shigaraki and Kurogiri because they got away before Deku could get them. And then all the pros come in and they see Deadshot, which is Deku standing in the middle of the USJ with all the villains taken out. Knocked out is what I mean by that. And all the villains are like, not all the villains, all the heroes are like, it's him, it's Deadshot, and everyone gets ready for a fight. And then everyone like starts to charge at him. And then let's say Nezu stops everyone. Let's say he smacks his cane on the ground. Yeah, that's what he does. He's like, enough! And all the heroes freeze. Like, they stop because Nezu just, yelled, who is it? And Nezu's usually a calm person. No. Let's say, Deku, before the heroes charge him, Deku's like, let's say he has like a voice modulator in his suit, so his voice is all like disguised, and he's like, whoa, hold up, I'm here to talk, I'm not here to fight, and then all the heroes like, sure, and then Nezu walks out towards Deku, and he's like, okay, then let's talk. And then like Nezu's like, I have an offer for you, and Deku's like, and what is this offer? And Nezu's offer is basically Deku stops being a vigilante and he comes to UA. Basically he becomes a student at UA after being a vigilante. And he gets his own dorm and everything. Let's say Deku's twiddling a bullet in his hand. Just a regular one. He's just twiddling a bullet in his hand, thinking about it. And Deku's like, and so what do you get in return? And Nezu's like, having one of the most powerful vigilantes in UA? Okay, and then Deku's like, okay, deal. And then Nezu turns around and walks off, and Deku walks off with him. This is the only way I could really fit him into the story, so, yeah. So, Deku, he gets his own dorm, he kind of decks it out, more or less. So, USJ attack is over. Well, let's say Deku's the first day of UA. Not everyone else is Deku's first day of UA. He walks in. And took Class 1A because, of course, he's in Class 1A. He's Deadshot. And how many villains he's taken out? Well, a lot. So, he's allowed to be in 1A. So, let's say, what's the word I want to use? Let's say they have a, assessment test, something like that. Basically, it's Deku versus all of Class 1A, and it's like the hero versus villains thing, where Deku is the only hero, and just for like Nezu and all the teachers to see where Deku was at with his skills, so they could improve on that. And basically, it's all of 1A is in the building guarding the bomb, and it's just Deku against all of them, which is what I want to do. And let's say I'm gonna change Deku's quirk. It's gonna have the same thing, but I'm just gonna add something to it and change the name. I got this idea from one of you guys. I can't remember the name though. But basically, I'm changing his quirk to something called Hunter. Basically, he can do everything that the first quirk can do, Basically, he can never miss a shot. But it also gives him a radar in his like eye. So like in his view, it's like at the bottom right corner, he has a radar, to where he can pin, pin ping enemies and allies on the radar, which helps him know where his targets is. Which I thought was really cool, so might as well add it. So thing starts and Deku starts off. And let's say Deku has like infrared in his in his in his helmet. So he like sees them all. And he's like, okay, let's do this. He shoots an explosive round off to cause some distractions, making everyone think that he was there. And then he shoots off. Let's say it's like a knockout gas bullet. So like when it comes into contact, when it's like hits something, when it's fired off, it releases knockout gas, and it knocks out. Let's say it knocks out Mineta, Shigarash, Froppy, and Uraraka. And for the let's say Todoroki froze 2 of the stories, and Deku's like, okay, he switches his gauntlets to incinerary and starts melting the ice, just unloading. And his gauntlets have 2 settings, suppressed and not suppressed, so that he has them suppressed, melting all the ice away with his incinerary. And let's say this is a big room. The big main room, where let's say Bakugo, Momo, Todoroki, Deku's taken out almost all of 1A. Let's say there was this room of people, and he breaks in through the door, and he takes them all out by using each other against them. So let's say what's one? Mina? No, let's say Kaminari tried to electrocute him, but Deku jumped. Like, let's say he made it to where Kaminari would discharge, and he kind of discharged, and Deku jumped up, dodging the electricity, and Kaminari electrocutes and knocks out everyone in that room. And then Deku knocks out Kaminari. So basically, the only ones left are Todoroki, Bakugo, and Momo. And Deku's got his infrared on, and he's got a, how do I want to put this? He has a rubber bullet, but it's a very good one. And he pulls down his rifle. He sets his eye thing to in his helmet to infrared. It's like an armor piercing rubber bullet. So it can pierce through concrete, but it's still rubber. So he turns his infrared on, and he sees these 3. And let's say Momo. Yeah. And then he lines up. He's out right outside the door. And he pulls back. He lines up a shot. And he pulls the trigger. And he shoots this bullet off. It goes through the wall of the room, bounces off one of the pillars, hitting Bakugo in the back of the head, knocking him out, bouncing off the back of Bakugo's head, hitting Momo in the forehead, knocking her out, and then it bounces off Momo's head into the back of Todoroki's neck, knocking him out. Basically, he knocks all 3 of them out with 1 shot. Then he just walks in, he opens the door, walks through the room, touches the bomb. Deku wins. And yes, this man is overpowered. So, do I have time? I might be able to. So, I might be able to do the first 2 quarters. So, sports festival. The race, Deku clears it first place because he's gotten really fast. He's perfectly in tone, and he gets first place because, you know, he's great at parkour from all his work, all his vigilante work. And let's say on his team for the Cavalry battle, let's say it's Todoroki, Momo, Mina, and Uraraka. And there's this thing with Uraraka. Let's say this dude was about to like in the let's say one day in an alleyway, Uraraka was about to get robbed by this mugger, and then let's say Deku was on a building and saw this. He loaded a rubber bullet into his gun rifle, shot the dude with the rubber bullet, knocking him out, basically saving Uraraka from getting robbed. So back to the thing at hand. People tried to run at him, but let's say Momo just kept making stuff for Deku to throw at him. So he would be able to knock him down because of how good he is with hitting shots. And with Todoroki's ice, it all got wrecked. And first, yeah, I should be able to fit it in. So tournaments. Deku versus Shinzo. Shinzo starts talking stuff, but Deku doesn't really care and knocks him out. Basically, breaks his nose with one punch. And Deku's like, I didn't even use my quirk and I still beat you. Next one, Todoroki versus Deku. Todoroki tries to freeze Deku, but it doesn't work because Deku's just too good at parkour. And let's say he breaks off some of the ice and throws it at Todoroki. Basically, it bounces off the floor of the stadium, hitting Todoroki on the side of the head, knocking him out. Todoroki out. Deku wins. Final round, Bakugo versus Deku. Bakugo runs at Deku, trying to explode him. Deku keeps dodging. And he learned a lot of martial arts in his time. So he's ducking and weaving, using some boxing techniques. And then when Bakugo would catch on to that, he'd switch into a kickboxing stance and a karate stance, a judo stance. He just keeps switching stance, different fighting styles, so he can't be predicted. And then Deku, he kinda let's say what Deku does, he kinda let's say his quirk also heightens his reaction time. So let's say as Bakugo is about to explode, shoot out an explosion, Deku's perception, he doesn't slow down time, but to him it looks like everything's moving very slow. So what he does, he grabs Bakugo's arm and makes him explode himself, knocking him out. Deku wins. Deku won with flying colors. He won the sports festival, got the medal and everything. And let's say Deku made this new kind of bullets, after the sports festival. In his spare time, let's say him and Nezu got together and made him a new gun, a new rifle. Let's say he still got the gauntlets, but they're a little more improved. They can hit farther shots. And Deku's rifle, it got a big upgrade. This thing has better, it jams less, and it shoots it shoots harder. It shoots way a lot farther and shoots way harder. The force behind this stuff is amazing, way cool. And Nezu and Deku also make this new kind of bullet. It's what's the word I want to use? A shock? Nah, he already has shock bullets. You know what? I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. What kind of new bullet should Deku get? What ability should this bullet have? That's where I'm gonna leave this part off, guys. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Peace.